Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerve root
I
mixed
need
with
to ask you to stop.
Well,
That
was a simple
shouting
matter.
is making people
This
nervous.
item is the real thing. Lads
Good.
and lasses, I
Glad
give
we
you
straightened that out.
Alma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live... Legends were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources... remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it... Filthy.
I'm staying out.
I'm getting out of here.
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the Jarl's justice.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Gleaming gemstones over here.
Gems, potions, exotic... Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
See for yourself. Keep your eyes to the road.
I guess I expected too much from you. I didn't think you'd get pinched. Can't say I'm surprised with the way things have been going around here.
Jewelry
Nah,
with legendary
my organization's
Argonian
been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. Even though you fouled up the job,
Buy some
I still
armor
think
and
you've
live
got the
to tell
spark
about
I'm
it.
looking for. There's plenty of gold out there for the taking, if you're up to the challenge.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
All meats guaranteed.
Look,
clean
I'll
and
make this
free
simple
from
for you.
rough joints.
The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. When you make up your mind, come find me there, and we'll talk about your future.
Looking to stay alive?
All right?
Why take a
I'll
chance?
entertain you a bit more. The walls have ears.
Rare trinkets
And you're
the
being
finest
tested, lad.
oddities from Morrowind.
If I have to hold your hand through everything, maybe you aren't cut out for this kind of work. It's under your feet, lad. Just follow the smell. If I have to hold your hand through... It's under your feet, lad. Just follow the smell.
Beautiful
Come back when you
baubles
grow a
and
backbone.
Gleaming gemstones over here. Greetings, honored friend. I do. Only trouble. Would you be interested in gathering some material? Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Not well, I'm a few months... Not that there's anything that can be... Everything I've got on display, really.
Protect
Safe
yourself
travels,
right.
Landstrider.
Buy armor from Grelka.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
All meats guaranteed. Clean and free from rough joints.
I'm kind of busy. You here for lessons like in... Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Well, the moisture in the air is... It also makes it easier. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business...
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
All meats guaranteed. Clean and free from rough joints.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it. If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Percy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. I'll be here when you're done.
Come back later, and I may have some work for you.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
If you're looking for a what did you want? What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month. And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself. I could do better tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin.
Sorry about the mess. Work? Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it. Actually, there is, but I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do. Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
Be careful.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Gems, potions, exotic.
So,
My husband
can I
Bercy
interest you
will
in
be the
anything
death
that...
of me. He spends too much
what?
time worrying about Riften
Oh,
and not enough about
it's
himself.
one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of
All the
Riften.
crime and corruption in Riften is
All
really
right.
getting to him. And now that we hear rumors about the dragons,
priceless!
I'm very depressed. Oh my word.
Please, I don't have anything to pay you with. Don't destroy my urn!
Oh my word.
What are you doing that for? If I had it, I'd pay. There's no need to do that.
Just pay them, Bercy.
No! That urn was priceless. I can't believe you did that. You people are monsters. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves. Take your coin, and tell Brynjolf to leave us alone.
Might want to put away that weapon, unless you plan on using it.
Here for... You want something or not? I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin. Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that. Good, and take this little message back to your bosses. I'm not paying any of you a single septim. Ever! Now get out of my inn.
I don't have any business with you.
What do you
so
want?
Get out of my face.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
I presume you're bothering me
I'm
for a
not
good
paying
reason.
you or Brynjolf a single coin. Now get out of my tavern. No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn. How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
We got the message. Now just take your business elsewhere.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
There's an apothecary in town, yeah. It's down on the lower walkway, so stay sharp if you go down there.
Too lazy. Got horses that need shoeing, so make it quick. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't even know what that is. Look, you must have me confused with someone else. I don't want a bad reputation in Riften, but Helga's out of control. She wanted to try it in the stables, so I said yes. If you want the mark that badly, then go ahead and take it. I'm not afraid of anything out here. Walls are just a weakling's Not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strongest arms in all of Skyrim. Oh, sounds like I've got a challenger. Tell you what, how about a friendly wager, just between us? I bet you my entire purse of septums I can beat you in a fistfight. You match the bet, and we fight until one of us gives in. Alright, remember, this is a clean fight. No weapons, no tricks. And none of those fancy magic spells either. Here we go. Come on, let's see what you're... I don't believe it. I guess you were right. Not at all. It's good to be put in your place once. You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rotting.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with... You wish to do what I do? Very well. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. What brings you to Balaman? The finest weapons and armor. Remember, nothing like the smell of a white hot... You wish to do what I do? Very well. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I'll have them all.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka. Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Damn you!
I've been wounded worse by better! No!
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
You caught me at a bad time. I've lost... It was my sister, Lily. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things. My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message.
I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job. Bully is a... I used to work at the Blackbriar. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meat. My job at the Riften Fish... If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my... Thank you, my friend. I'm not sure what it's made from. The Dunmer... I got mine off of... I'm not sure what it's made from. But I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never crave anything else. You have no idea what it's like to have everything, then watch it all disappear. Yes? Bully is a good... I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but Darren and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden. The memories, I cannot stand them. You must take them away, return them to Avonshanzel. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now. You must bring it to Avonshanzel. In the west, return it to them. It must go back. Any potion. Please, hurry.
What is it? Dragons?
Avonshanzel. Take it to Avonshanzel. You must take it back.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart.
Did you bring anything? The pain. It is done. I won't go back to Avonshanzel. Won't. I won't go back to Avonshanzel. I won't.
sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you much right now.
Trees are beautiful here. The fall forest makes me miss seeing the sorry I was fortunate enough to be guided by one of Sylvanar's master armorers until he passed.
Could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came from.
On his deathbed, my master urged me to take over his business, but I decided against it. I chose to wander Tamriel instead.
I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came from.
You could say the Ratway is the city under the city. Dark, dangerous, and no place for decent folk.
It is done. I won't go back to a Martian town. I won't.
We're here to teach you a lesson.
Is someone there?
Is someone there? Time to end this game.
Just stand still! Do your worst. Not the best you can do. This what you want? Huh? Go down already, you bastard! Just a scratch.
I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where won't. It's yours now. I won't take it back. I won't. I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came from. I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came from. Did you bring anything? The pit. You have no... I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never crave anything else. Any healing potion, please. I won't. It is done. I won't go back to the house. I won't. Did you bring any?
You're not supposed to be here. This is the last...
Huh?
Say it. Get out!
You should have listened.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Help! Trespasser!
Stop! In the name of the Yard.
It's your Avan Shamzel. Take it to Avan Shamzel.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go.
You ask me, in the orphanage are better off now that old Grelard is dead.
I'm the brewmaster around here. What did you want? I'm quite busy. Need something, or can I get back to work? You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation? You aren't making any sense. Hand what over? If word gets around that I betted her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway. Good. Now maybe I can get back to...
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
Can I help you?
There's nothing like fishing. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my good wife, Drifa. Hand what over? I have no idea what you're talking about. Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again. I saw my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. The only untapped... If you're headed that way, I would appreciate... Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Beggar's rope, the paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at... Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's... We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town... I tried to include her in my lessons for Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh? Remember to
Bully's
give at
around
the temple.
somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara. With my husband's newfound religion, what I do with our coin and what I do all day seems less important to him. Suits me.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me. I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment. Look, I got the message. What else did you want? What? How? Where did you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Look, we need to keep this quiet, between you and me, okay? No one else needs to know about it. If word got out that I'm practicing my Debellan arts in Riften, they'll run me out of town. Here, take this and don't mention a word of this to anyone, especially Svanna. Just leave me in peace. Look, I got the message. What else
Any
did
luck
you
getting
want?
the marks from those men? Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? I bet she squirmed like a skeever when you pulled them out of your pocket. I think things are going to be a lot different around here from now on. And I have you to thank for it. Here, I want you to have this. It was my father's, but I'm certain you'll put it to good use. Sure, leave. Not like you care anyway.
Vegetable as crisp as a winter's morning.
Finest oddities from Morrowind.
Get them before they're gone.
A ferret.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
And if you're one of us, you better not make trouble. I don't care if you're best buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the Guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. What we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? I'll let that comment go because you're new here. Ask things out of turn again and we have a problem. Now, are we clear on all of this? If you're not sure, maybe you don't belong here. I'll ask again. Are we clear on all of this? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude... our line of work, so let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The Guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the Guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex, and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. Lying to my face isn't gonna win you any favours with me. On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now, that'll get you. See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me. I doubt the flag and you... Last few years have been pretty bad. Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books. I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you. Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his, experiments. Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again. Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals. Good day.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neruin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.